Monday. Welcome to another Made for Monday with me. Get in here. Get in here. How are you guys doing? And it's cold weather all over. Texas has been really cold all over a lot of states, honestly. I hope you guys are doing great and keeping warm, staying safe. So welcome back to the channel. If you're here with me right now or you watching this later, I hope that you guys have been keeping safe because I've been watching the news and there's been a lot of talk of like canceled airline flights, wintry weather. We're right here in Houston. We've been fortunate enough, thank God, that it hasn't been that bad. I don't really know about like in other parts of Texas, but I know for sure in Houston, we've been doing pretty good by God's grace. So yeah, welcome back to the channel. I'm just having my usual cup of coffee. I'll do without this little stir. Anyway, so we've been talking all month long about our what do you call that? Our theme for the month, because I usually like to talk about themes for that month as I meditate and what comes to me through prayer and meditation. And this month has been all about forging forward. We've been learning what it looks like to move with intention, even when your seasons are hard, even when times get a little tough, or even when times are unclear, forging forward. And that is simply moving with intent. So last week we talked about why I don't run from struggle. And I wanted to clarify something because I'm not the one that's saying that struggle should be great, struggles are great, or you should be laughing and ha ha kikiing through struggle. No, that's not what I meant. Struggle, I don't run from it because I understand that life is part of struggle. So I slow down and I think about what is the lesson I'm learning during struggle. What attention, what am I supposed to be focusing on? Is is this struggle for me to pay attention to something or focus in? So that's what I meant. So I don't want you guys to think that I was being insensitive, because I was not. So I want to talk about tonight. I want to talk about how I've been working through. And if let me just explain. If you're new to the channel, I talk about things that. Hi, Emma Davis. How are you? Welcome to the chat. How are you? So I've been talking about things that I've been working on quietly. Hi, Alexis Moore, sports boy. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Something I think a lot of us are going through right now is quietly how to deal with our struggles. So tonight I'm talking about hi Juan. I'm talking about focusing, finding my focus again. Somebody write it in the chat. I believe that's a rapper who said, or a lot of rappers who say, I'm focused, man. So yeah, I am really trying to find my focus again. And what I've been doing is sitting quietly. Hey, yo, 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 yo. So let's be honest. Hey. So focus hasn't always come easy for me. And I know that some of you out there, focus hasn't always come easy for you either. You know, after everything we lived through, I know, gang, focus. I know that's right, sports boy. We gotta get focused out here. So everything you live through, like if you're living through grief, you're living through rebuilding or starting over. If you're new to my channel, hi Ryan, welcome. I told you before about me struggling getting through stomach cancer. I look like this now, but about a year or so ago, it wasn't always this easy. So I'm not pretending, like I said, like I got it all figured out. Nobody has it all figured out, guys. Not at all. But your struggle will give you opportunities to be productive during pain, if that makes sense. to find you a plan. And you know, hey Nehemiah, welcome. How are you? Welcome to the chat. You are you know, you'll get on you'll go to some places, or you're here in some areas, or even right here on YouTube, how you do this, do that, do this, this 5-step plan to live in a greater, better life. you know that's, to me, those are all great and wonderful ideas. It's always good to get some advice from people, but my advice may not work for you. I would hope and pray, like, hey, what's up? I would hope and pray that what I'm saying is of some encouragement, but we don't have a cookie cutter solution to a problem that you're having, and you don't have a color coded calendar, if that makes sense. Although having a plan of action is what will get you through. So I'm just sharing what I've been going through, sharing some of the things that has gotten me through, and some things are grounding. If you go back and watch some of my videos, I talk a lot about grounding, and that's just simply getting you to focus in on what it is that you need to be doing, focus in on what it is that God is having you to do, and put one foot in front of the other. I read a lot. I told you about my friend at church. He's this book, Unleash Your Potential, putting one foot forward. So it's good to thank you. I appreciate the comment, Ryan. Thanks so much. It's good to have resources that you can get your hands on, people that you can depend on, a support system. Yeah, all those things are part of the process of getting through pain, getting through grief. So yeah, thank you guys for showing up. I really do appreciate it. Somebody drop it in the comment if you're listening. Say, I'm listening. Listening to Rere. I'm talking to you, my friends out here. I really do care, and I really do love what's going on with you. And I always wish and hope and pray the best for you guys. I really, really do. So yeah, struggle is real. Life be lifing, as they say. But we have options, you have options, and you have to figure out what are those options for you. Oh, okay, great. Welcome back from the store. What are those? If like for me, during my season of focusing, I was fighting for my life because struggling with cancer. Let's just be honest. A lot of people don't make it through those, but I'm not one without hope. I did believe that I would beat cancer. I was fighting for my life, grieving for my dear mother, and I wear her as a memory on my neck. My body tired, of chemo medicine, neuropathy, sitting through it for months and months and months, not being able to use my 100% of my fingers and toes. So in my mind, going through all that, I'm like, focus. What? Okay, all right. Thank you so much, Ryan, for stopping by. Good luck with laundry. I did a little bit of that over the weekend. Yes. Okay, we'll talk to you later. Come back here on Monday. So yeah, in my mind, I'm going, focus. What? I was thinking of just surviving the day. You heard me? Just surviving the day. Sometimes, even when people aren't going through things, sometimes some people have so much anxiety and just things that they worry about at school, on their jobs, and and it gets the best of you. But even after the storm passes, guys, what I want to remind you is the storm will pass. Your mind will get scattered and you get tired. Get through it. Keep pushing through. Keep forging forward. And that has been our focus all the month of January in this new year, 2026. Guys, I know God has great plans for you all. So when your attention is everywhere and nowhere at the same time, you keep finding a way to focus. So this is real life. Nobody's pretending like life doesn't happen. And sometimes life happens all at one time where it seems like 10 things could go wrong and you're like, "Oh my God." Breathe through those moments, friends. I'm here to encourage you. If you need some encouragement, you just email me. There's so many ways of contacting me right here on social media. I am on all platforms. I'm on Instagram. I'm on Facebook. I don't do TikTok as much. I am on YouTube right here on YouTube. And I do have a Pinterest account or my website. There's so many ways of you contacting. So don't ever feel like you're alone in the struggle. You can always reach out to someone. Okay. So what I've learned is focus isn't something that I find. You don't just find focus. It returns back to you because you got to focus on a lot of things, right? You focus when you're making dinner. You focus when you're doing homework. You focus when you're doing your task on the job. So you don't you're not looking for it. It returns back to you and it all comes with intentional and in your mind slowly, gently, intentionally. Okay? So when I say I'm finding my focus again, I don't mean I just suddenly woke up and everything's clear. Oh, Rere got all the answers. No, I do not. I mean, I really did started noticing what was distracting me. And what things were distracting me was things outside of like my relationship. I can be honest about that. My relationship started distracting me a little bit. The stress of dealing with cancer and not working when my bills were piling up, when my mom and I were struggling big time. You hear me? You hear me? We all need money. We all need money to pay our bills. We all need resources. But I was unable to work. So that stuff had me distracted. It was draining me. I wasn't paying attention to nothing, friends. You hear me? So, and then afterward, when I realized, okay, I'm getting through this. I'm surviving the the chemo treatments. My mom is helping out financially, boy. She was a trooper, a warrior. My mom was on a fixed income when I was going through cancer. Bless her heart. And she was giving it all, her 100%, hands down, 10 toes down, digging in, helping her sweet, lovely daughter. And I miss my mommy so much. So yeah, I started focusing on that during those times. I said, you know what? Look at my mother. She's here. She's helping. I need to focus on getting better because that was her number one concern during the time when I was struggling so much. My mom was really worried, and not just my mother, my family, my entire family, all of my people in Fort Worth. They were really, really concerned, and as I would have been too about someone dealing with things like that. So you're not alone. I want to reiterate that you're not alone when you're struggling, and you're not the only one who has problems. It's not what you go through; it's how you get through it. That's what I want to tell you guys more than anything. And regaining your focus can really help you get through those tough times. So I honored what mattered, and in that moment, struggling getting through my illness, focusing on the love of God, number one, how much my mommy loved me, my son. I have my only one son, and he will get me if he knows I'm over here talking about him. Yeah, and the people who were very supportive. There were so many people supporting. If I don't call your name, I don't. It's not intentional, but yeah. So those were the things and the moments that mattered the most to me through my struggle. And with a lot of prayer, I started getting better and better and better. And my thoughts started aligning up with what God wanted for me. And that was to get healthy because God wants you healthy. Oh, Nehemiah. Oh, the message for today. I'm sorry you came in late. You went to the store. We're talking about focusing. And I was um, just reiterating or just going back and sharing with the people who are new here a little bit of my past. So again, before I get off here, our message today is finding your focus. Finding your focus. You're gonna choose peace over pleasure, presence over protection. And when I say that, show up, presence, be present in the moment, purpose over the noise, because outside in your home, outside in the world, outside on your job, finding your focus. That's absolutely right. There is so much noise, guys, so much noise. Don't be distracted. Don't be distracted. And keep forging forward, because when your focus begins to return to you, that's because you at some point have surrendered everything to God, because he is the person, he is the one and only one that can steady your mind again. When you're scattered in your mind and thinking, or maybe you set some goals for this 2026. Find your focus, go after your plan. If you put a plan in action, be intentional, but don't do it without the help of the Lord. Consult the Lord, because he is the one who can steady your mind. Okay. So what focus reveals to me is what deserves my energy. Don't give your energy to something that doesn't deserve it. It reminds me that small steps. I didn't feel 100% overnight, but small intentional steps like eating right and getting a little bit of exercise, changing my mind, helped me regain my focus. So focus is teaching me what clarity is. It comes when I slow down. Don't be in a rush, rushing around, moving fast. It's okay. Sometimes you do got put the pedal to the metal and get somewhere. You do. Sometimes you have to move a little fast to complete tasks, but slow down. It's not speeding up. It's slow down. Remember, life is a marathon. Nipsey Hussle said it the best. TMC, the marathon continues. Life is a marathon, not a sprint. Okay? You can't do it all in one day. So, and listen for the voice of the Lord, okay? He gives you clarity, and trust yourself, because a lot of times you will get in your way, and I know I have, when I didn't trust my gut. If that makes sense. Like, I didn't trust that I was doing the right thing, because not all the time I feel like, because a lot of times we ourselves will get in our way. Okay? So yeah, that's what the message is tonight, guys. Finding your focus, even when those seasons get hard, even when life gets rough, or even when 1,000 problems may seem like they're on top of your head at one time. You will not, if it does not unalive you, because you got to be careful what you say on YouTube. If it doesn't unalive you, it's definitely going to stretch you a little bit, and it's going to cause you to focus on what really matters in those moments. You have, and it's if you heard the word prioritize before, you have to get your priorities in straight. Get your priorities in order. All right. So, and you guys know, I always show up with a Bible verse in mind. And this Bible verse for tonight is, which one is Isaiah 26:3. You will keep in perfect peace when those whose minds are steadfast, because they trust in you. That word steadfast means fixed, grounded, okay? Held in place, not perfect, not unbothered, just steady. Just steady, okay? Yes. So yeah, that's our message for tonight, guys. And if you've hung in here this far, you are a real one, a 100% real one. If you've hung out with me this far and listened to me talk about regaining your focus. And remember, if you're new here to this channel, Monday nights we go live every Monday at 8 p.m. Central Standard Time. Wherever you're tuning in from, whatever part of the world you're tuning in from, you can always watch it back. You can go back and check out some of our other videos. This is our quiet space of the internet, a little corner where we're over here encouraging one another, minding our own business. We're not getting in anybody's way. We're not stepping on anybody's toes. We're just showing up over here for each other. And that's what I do every single Monday. I show up for myself. I show up for you guys. And guess what? God is showing up for us. And last week I said that God is always close. He never leaves us. He never forsakes us. He doesn't run from us. He expects us to run to him. So somebody write in the chat. Just put it down there. Just write it. Just say, I'm keeping steady. I'm focused, man. I'm focused. I love that. I love that. I love that for myself. And I love that for you guys. I really, really do. So our theme for the month of January, I'm keeping steady. Hey. Flex, flex, flex. I'm keeping steady. So that's why our theme for the month of January has been Forge Forward. We just finished a series at church on Sunday, on yesterday, about Make Me a Vessel. And so, yeah, God has a plan and purpose for your life. He has purpose, and I believe he pour out and a plan. I think that was the three words. Forgive me if I didn't quote it right, but focus is not a sprint. I'll reiterate that again. I'll say that again. It's not a burst of motivation. It's not a New Year's resolution. It's not a New Year's resolution. It's slow, it's intentional, and it's shaped by fire. And I told you guys 2 weeks ago in our conversation that your past is not a waste. When I said that you guys are diamonds, and you really, really are. And just to add to that, I read something in this book called Purpose Driven Life. It says every problem is a character building opportunity. That's what Rick Warren said. Every problem is a character building opportunity. And the more difficult it is, the greater potential for building spiritual muscle. Okay? So character is everlasting, guys. Okay? When you build character, it's everlasting. It lasts forever. So focus, forge forward. I'm going forward. I expect you guys to be going forward. And while we're going forward, it's not about us. We're praying that others as well go forward, do well, be successful, because that's exactly what I hope for all of you guys. So when I'm finding my focus again, it's not because it suddenly got easy. It's because I'm choosing to show up differently. Okay. And I love, and I want that for you guys as well. Show up differently. Yes. Oh, Nehemiah, I'm sorry. Yesterday we had online church service because the church was closed yesterday. So we did online service at 11 o'clock live on YouTube. Yeah. So choose what matters, okay? Release what doesn't. Listen for God's voice. Honor your energy and protect your peace. I cannot say that enough. Protect your peace. I'm honoring my peace and I'm protecting it as well. Okay? Yes. So if you're struggling right now, I want you to know you're not behind. You're not scattered. You're not failing. You're human. You're healing, and you're finding your way back to the plan that God has for you. So keep showing up. Okay? Keep breathing. Choose what matters. Keep forging forward, even if it's slow. And remember, God will keep you in perfect peace when your mind returns to him. Okay? When your mind returns to him. So if you're focused, thumbs up. Okay, thumbs up in the chat. Okay, we'll talk to you later. I love you guys so much. Virtual BFFs. Okay, take good care of yourself. We'll see you back here. So enjoy your Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Your wonderful time in the Lord at your place of worship. And we'll see you back here on Monday. Okay. Love you guys. Monday, 8 Central Standard Time, right here on this channel, JOLAS Tees. Talk to you soon. Bye. Take good care. Stay warm. Stay warm. Bye. Bye-bye.